First thing this morning, the South Carolina primary. The four remaining Republican candidates debated last night in Charleston, with most of the fireworks coming from Newt Gingrich.
And on the day before this important primary, a new poll of likely Republican voters shows that Gingrich is 1 point ahead of Mitt Romney in a state where every GOP primary winner since 1980 has gone on to win the nomination. Political correspondent Jan Crawford is in Charleston, South Carolina. And Jan, from the very first question, it was must-see TV last night.
Oh, that is right, Gail. I mean, it was amazing, and from an incredible surge by Newt Gingrich. Remember, he finished at or near the bottom in Iowa and New Hampshire, but now that he's a front-runner here, he was under siege. And like you said, the very first question from the debate moderator about those allegations by his ex-wife set the tone.
I think the destructive, vicious, negative nature of much of the news media makes it harder to govern this country, harder to attract decent people to run for public office. And I am appalled that you would begin a presidential debate on a topic like that.
Jan Gingrich, his second ex-wife, went public yesterday in interviews with the Washington Post and ABC News, describing the end of their marriage and Gingrich's affair with a staffer who now is his wife.
He was asking to have an open marriage, and I refused.
Last night, Gingrich went on the attack against the media and said his ex-wife was lying.
You chose to start the debate with it. Don't try to blame somebody else. You and your staff chose to start this debate with it. Now, let me be quite clear. Let me be quite clear. The story is false. Every personal friend I have who knew us in that period says the story was false.
The other candidates declined to pile on.
This country is a very forgiving country. This country understands that we are all fallen.
John, let's get on to the real issues. That's all I got to say.
I think setting standards are very important, and I'm very proud that my wife of 54 years is with me tonight.
But they hit Gingrich hard on his record.
You talk about all the things you did with Ronald Reagan and the Reagan Revolution and the jobs created during the Reagan years and so forth. I mean, I looked at the Reagan diary. You're mentioned once in Ronald Reagan's diary.
I served with him. I was there. I knew what the problems were going on in the House of Representatives when Newt Gingrich was leading there. It was an idea a minute. No discipline, no ability to be able to pull things together.
During the debate, Gingrich's campaign released his tax returns, showing in 2010 he made $3.1 million. Mitt Romney also took some shots over his tax returns. He said he would release them in April, and then he tried to make it an issue stirred up by the Democrats.
Well, I know the Democrats want to go after the fact that I've been successful. I'm not going to apologize for being successful. And what I have, I earned. I worked hard in the American way.
Now, Romney's campaign thought they were poised to win this state and take that momentum and go on to Florida and lock up the nomination. Obviously, now they're concerned that may not happen. They may not get that win here, but they're really playing for the long haul. They think that voters actually will care about these allegations from Jan Gingrich. And as Romney pointed out last night when he was talking about something else, no one's questioned my character and integrity. Erica?
All right, Jen, thanks.